mis amores, hello lovelies. Today's video is specifically for Geminis. Whether you are a Gemini sun, moon, or rising, since each of those elements represents a different aspect of yourself, your purpose, and your love life. We will be covering the challenges you've experienced in your life, the lessons you've learned, and future lessons you will be learning, blessings you can be grateful for, future blessings, and completing your reading with what makes you powerful. I've divided this reading into 4 groups because I don't like generalizing all Geminis or any one zodiac sign as if everyone is living and experiencing the same things. And for your piles, we've got all lovers cards from different decks. This is group 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take a moment to breathe in and breathe out, so that you can pick intuitively with what you're feeling and the option you pick resonates closest to your life. Then once you have decided, check out the pinned comment or description of this video so that you can click on your option and the video will fast forward itself to your reading. Since these are general readings divided into just a small group of options for all viewers, not everything in your message will resonate. Be discerning as to how you translate the messages to your life, but don't force a message to fit either. If nothing in the option you pick sounds like you, then you might have not picked intuitively and you can come back here to pick a different option. If you're watching this during Gemini season, happy birthday, Gemini! But if you're watching this any other time, since this is a timeless reading, I hope you enjoy and you find insights that help you connect with yourself and empower you in love, career, health, mind, and soul. Hey there, group 1. So you picked this lover's card from the Manga tarot deck. And now we're going to look into what challenges you've experienced throughout your life up until this point. This could provide confirmation as to whether you picked the right pile or not. We've got one card there. That is the 7 of Wands. And these are too many, but right here we have the 8 of Pentacles. And we're going to get one more card. Oh, cool. We got Temperance reversed. All right, so 7 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and Temperance reverse show me that you have been striving to stand out, perhaps whether in your career and your goals, like you are someone that gives it your all to your love life, to your friendships, to your projects. And since we are looking at your challenges, perhaps for some of you, it has been pretty difficult. Actually, now it makes sense. Okay, so I was pausing there for a minute because I couldn't see the image clearly, but now with how we do have the 8 of Pentacles here, I see that perhaps this has put a lot of pressure on you. You're constantly striving to be the best, and this could be due to either trying to prove yourself to family, to parents, to society. Something could have happened in your childhood in which that caused you to want to be the best. Or this is how you've been raised. So this could have become overwhelming because of how we have the Temperance card reversed. See, both of these look like exemplary leaders. You might have already achieved quite a lot in your life. There's a lot to be proud of. You're really awesome. It's just that since we're looking at the challenges right now, it's how I was saying there, I do feel a bit of a weight on your shoulders. to be perfect, to not make mistakes, to represent a certain role, to follow a certain life plan, achieve certain milestones by certain time frames, perhaps even not really having time for yourself. Because the Temperance card is one of a balanced give and take, balanced effort. And being reversed shows how your energy could be a little bit chaotic, could be like leaving you, not necessarily staying within you to keep you going. See, even in this Lovers card that you picked, they are intertwined. Both of these people are blinded and they are intertwined by these ribbons. They even kind of look like they're in danger because of how there are these swords ready to attack, ready to stab them. So perhaps you even feel that you're constantly watched. How I was saying, trying to be perfect, trying to present an image. And certain things within you, you're avoiding because of how they are blinded. Like you just keep on going so that you don't have to look at the past, so that you don't have to look at the deep root of any stresses you feel, any unfulfillment that you feel, so that you don't have to acknowledge that you don't feel enough for some reason, even though you can achieve so much. And people really admire you with how we do have the Lovers card representing Geminis. And the Seven of Wands is an inspiring leader. So the way you look at yourself might not be the same way that others do. They might see you higher on a pedestal than you see yourself. And that's why as much as you cherish your goals and you cherish the people you give your time to, you also need to cherish yourself. So now let's look at the lessons you've learned in life up until this point. Oh, cool. We got the 2 cards already. So these are the 4 of Cups and Judgment reversed. The 4 of Cups is about boredom, technically. So the way that I take it here for you is that you're learning to see the beauty in things that you didn't see before. Like maybe there are certain things in life where you kind of just ignored them, people, opportunities, you didn't see the value in them. And so you're starting to really look at them from a different angle. And also learning to accept gifts because of how here this woman is giving the man a cup and he has his arms crossed, he's closing his eyes like he doesn't want that gift. So that is something similar to what I was saying here with receiving, not just always being a giver. You could be learning to welcome gifts, learning to welcome help and guidance. And with how we have it next to the Judgment card reversed, it could also be about having better judgment over the people around you. Which ones are just taking from you because you're willing, and which ones have as big of a heart as you do too. You could be learning to have a better judgment over what deserves your time. What do you truly value to prioritize and to give your time to? Learning to listen to yourself more, because in the past you might have completely ignored what you truly felt. So now let's look at the lessons you will learn in the future. Okay, we got here. Nice. The 10 of Swords. See, this one is about technically not being able to sleep, or actually that's the 9 of Swords, but it's funny that right here we do have the 4 of Swords, which is about sleep. Like, are you finally allowing, this is what you could be learning in the future, to finally allow rest and self-care, to finally go within, spend time alone, really contemplating your life choices and what you envision for your future, or just enjoying those peaceful, quiet moments. That life doesn't always have to consist of work. But back to this 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords is how you can see in this image. She is stabbed in the back by 10 swords. She's weighed down and bleeding. This is overwork, and being reversed, that is so great for you because it's that you're learning not to sacrifice yourself anymore. Perhaps if this is a difficult concept for you to accept, over time, things will be stabbing you in the back. Things will be, and not stabbing in the back as in like lies or scams or whatever, but stabbing you as in because of overwork or triggers that tire you down. Since we are looking into future lessons, you might continue ignoring yourself for some time, because I know how difficult it is to learn the habit of self-care. And they could be tiring you out over and over again, disappointing you over and over again when you ignore your gut instinct, until finally you're going to take back your power, closing down negative thought patterns of your worth, your value. And as these disappointments from others or from projects do happen, letting go of them quicker, so that you don't carry them forward. You just take the lessons and keep going. And closing down the cycles of doing everything for everyone except yourself, how I was saying with self-sacrificing. This is actually even very fitting that you're getting a lot of swords cards, since swords are the element of air, which is Gemini, air sign. So you could even be someone like me that tends to overthink every situation, and finally you learn to tame those thoughts. Or someone that has a billion ideas and you finally figure out how to get those ideas out so you can calm down and put down work when it is time to rest. So now let's look at your, and 8 of Swords. Perfect. This is about getting yourself unstuck as well from these mindsets and habits that are holding you down. And also perhaps for some of you, no longer seeing yourself as a victim, if that's something you're dealing with, where like you feel tied to your responsibilities, that life is out of your control, something like that. All right, so now let's look at your blessings that you currently have in your life that you can be grateful for. Oh, we have this one here. We have 6 of Swords, another air element card. And well, that was too many. Okay, so we'll take these and we'll take these back. Perhaps the reason there were a lot of cards is because you have quite a lot of blessings to be grateful for. How I was saying here, you've achieved a lot. And okay, so see here we have 6 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Sun. 6 of Swords is the card of movement, like perhaps, okay, so this is more of the earthly realm type of blessing. You might have transportation, great transportation, whether that means you can afford something luxurious with your transportation, like a personal driver, or a jet, or like flying wherever you need for work, being able to work remotely, being able to work from anywhere you choose, being able to travel, or having a reliable car. That's really nice that you took the time to save up for it. It's like your dream car and you actually got it. Since this is also a very speedy car, it's like maybe you got a racing car type of car. I don't know anything about cars, but yeah, I'm getting a really cool vibe from this card about your transportation, your mode of transportation. And for those of you that do get to work remote, maybe even having an online business, that is most definitely something to be grateful for. And since we have the Sun card here with 2 kids, I actually get the vibe here of like a really loving family or a really sweet, playful relationship, or a really adventurous social life, like having loyal friends that are down for anything, that are chill. Maybe you guys go hiking or camping, or attend conventions where you dress up, since they look very dapper and costumey here. The Sun is a childlike playfulness, so you might even be someone like that, very charismatic, and that is something to be grateful for, that you have this natural essence to really enjoy life, to really live. And the Ace of Pentacles being reversed could refer to certain things in your life that you actually don't need to pay for, like certain expenses that you're saving up from having to pay, whether that is food, like let's say you're living with your partner or your family, so you get to cut the costs there, or on rent, or other things that you share. So now let's look at the future blessings you can expect in your life. Okay, we got King of Wands and Knight of Wands. This is what the cards look like. And both of these being fire element show a lot of passion, a lot of excitement and adventure. Both of these have leader qualities because the King of Wands is the king that has a land to protect, a kingdom of loyal admirers, and a team of knights. And the Knight of Wands, knights, they are protectors. They listen to the king, but they also have their own team to lead because of how I don't know the whole hierarchy thing, but I know that there must be the main knight and then the rest of the knights, all of which are working together to achieve a goal, to expand the land and, how I was saying, protect. So you could have these traits within you where you're able to lead, but you're also able to learn. And with that, you'll achieve a great level of status, of recognition, while also continuing to learn and go on adventures to expand your lifestyle. Like wherever you're at in your life path right now, it's going to keep growing. There is no stopping you. Some of you might even be helping quite a lot of people with what you do. And so now, to complete your reading, let's get you a card here as to what makes you powerful. Okay, we got this card that says, I affirm that all life is sacred. So what I get from this is that you are not someone to judge. You are not someone to disrespect, to wreak havoc. You treat everyone equally. You're doing your best to elevate others. And you respect yourself. You know that you have value to provide. So turning more inwards, how I was saying here, if you've been someone that tends to do more for others than for yourself, as you do tune inwards more to where you treat yourself like a sacred being, that will make you more powerful. Treating yourself like the king or queen that you are. So, what stood out to you in the reading and what did you resonate with? Let's talk about it in the comments. If this is your first time on my channel, I hope you click like, subscribe, and share the video with someone you would like to wow too. For more pick a card readings or videos that can spark your creativity and courage in pursuing your dreams, I've created specific playlists in my channel and linked videos I recommend in the description. You might also want to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss my videos since YouTube no longer shows you all your subscriptions. Thanks for watching and see you next time! Hi Gemini Group 2, so you chose this Lover's card from the Pastel Journey Tarot deck. And now we're going to start looking at what challenges you've experienced in your life up until this point. This part of the reading could also confirm whether you have chosen the right pile. So let's see. All right, we got two cards here, exactly what I needed. Seven of Pentacles and Ace of Wands reversed. So these tell me that with the Seven of Pentacles, this is one of putting in the work, and it does tend to imply on an energy of like impatience for some of you. So whether that means that you've been putting in the work time and time again, year after year, and trying out this, trying out that, and not really seeing anything come off the ground with how we do have the Ace of Wands reversed. Maybe that has been a challenge you've been experiencing for both or one, like in love or career, or how I said for both, because you are someone that does keep up the faith, you put in effort, and how I'm saying, you haven't really seen the results. Like even in this Lover's card, they're not looking at each other. They have their eyes closed. So it's like you want to find love. For those of you that are still single, you want to find love, you're dating, and you're constantly being disappointed, and you're someone that tends to be giving for people, but then they're not giving back to you. So you're learning a lot of lessons through that, and yeah, that seems to be the challenge you could be experiencing in love, where you're just not finding the right person and wondering when things will change. Same thing for career, where you have educated yourself, whether by being self-taught or through the education system, like going to college, getting a mentor, and you putting in the work with patience, with faith, trying out one thing, trying out another, but not seeing anything come off the ground, how I said. You could be really feeling tested in life, tested by the universe. And now let's look at what lessons you've learned throughout all of this up until now. Whoa, okay, so we got here these two perfect. They are the King of Cups reversed and the Ten of Swords. See, King of Cups is showing that emotional turmoil that could be arising from these difficulties. I completely understand. I've gone through those cycles and they do become emotionally taxing, overwhelming. You might want to give up, but you don't, which is great. Since this is here in your lessons, you're learning to understand your emotions, learning to listen to what you feel deep in your heart, because maybe there are certain things that you give your time to, or certain people that you've been giving your time to, your energy, and deep down you know these projects or these people are not right for you, but you ignore that, and it ends up stabbing you in the back. A lot of this could even be caused because of repressing emotions, since how the cups is the element of that, of your deep psyche, that since it's reversed shows you could have repressed a lot of lessons. So you stay stuck in the cycles. And having the Ten of Swords shows how you are closing these cycles, processing your emotions, getting to know yourself, digging deep, even as scary as it is, realizing where a lot of your turmoil actually comes from, why you make certain choices. For some of you, perhaps having to do with a father figure or being tied to a negative lover. You seem to finally be letting go of this. And with the King of Cups being reversed, there's also this feeling of like an outpouring of emotions. Everything you've repressed, once you let it out, it can be pretty overwhelming, so you're learning to navigate your way through that, navigating through your shadow, and also learning to love yourself, because the Lover's card is one of like mirroring, looking deep in the mirror, learning to love yourself so that you can learn to love others, and looking deep in the mirror so that from this moment forward you can call out the red flags, where you're giving in to a project that isn't serving you or a person that is not great for you. And with this Lover's card, there's also an energy of transformation. Like maybe you're going through a glow up, you're going through a reinvention. And from this moment forward, let's look at what lessons you will be learning. That is too many. Okay, lessons. Here we go. So we got the Ace of Swords reversed. And this one, oh, also this one right here. Oh, Three of Pentacles. Awesome. Okay, so here I see the Three of Pentacles is one of teamwork. So you could be learning how to communicate with people, how to work with others, how to better get work done, how to better socialize with others, opening up, being vulnerable, being honest, but at the same time not giving everything of yourself because of how we have the Ace of Swords reversed. Because sometimes when telling our stories, some of us can overshare a little bit. Or we could expect others to communicate the same way we do, where we're telling it all and asking all sorts of questions to get everything out on the table, rushing to know everything rather than letting things flow. This starts edging towards becoming a bit controlling. So we need to take a step back. We need to breathe, be patient, not attack anyone, and keep putting yourself out there to align with the right projects and the right people to attract support. And perhaps even for some of you to remember that you're not alone. There are others going through similar experiences, and there are others that would love to work with you to achieve your goals. So now let's look at what blessings you can be grateful for already in your life. Cool. We have here the Star card reversed and the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is definitely your empowered energy. Everything that you've experienced is making you stronger, is making you wiser, is making you more powerful. This is bringing me to that saying that difficult situations are blessings in disguise. And the Queen of Swords is someone I always take as going through it to the point where she becomes cold, but able to overcome that. Especially since ultimately you are represented by the Lover's card, which is heart-driven. Having this card here actually makes me think of how your blessings are you. You are a huge blessing to yourself. Your intellect, your skills, your ideas, your strength, these are all your blessings from within. And having the Star card with the Queen, even though the Star is reversed, these two together show that you have the potential of achieving great things with your life where like you can actually achieve star quality if you so choose. That's why it's reversed right now. Basically that your life is in your hands. Whatever you want, you can manifest. In fact, if you are striving for a leadership role or some type of recognition, a fan base, a business success, a career title, if you're not there yet, this seems to be a blessing for you right now because you can use this time to get to know yourself better and build up your Queen of Swords leadership energy to be ready for when this success happens. Because it looks like that success does require your confidence. It requires your strong communication, as in no BS, as in being able to say no, being able to speak honestly, and building up your skills, your wisdom to handle anything more that comes your way so that you're not burnt out, so that you're not overwhelmed, and so that no one can take you down, not even yourself and your own self-doubt. All right, so now let's look at what blessings you can expect in your future, although I kind of already covered it here. Okay, we got two cards here. Wow, yes, look at that, the Emperor. That's what I'm talking about. So you got the Emperor and the Eight of Swords. Yes, the Emperor is that entrepreneur, is that leader in their field. The Emperor is a combination of all the kings, meaning King of Cups, emotional strength, King of Wands, passion and creativity, King of Swords, intellect and communication, and King of Pentacles, of course, finances. Building up your empire, building up a solid foundation through these difficulties. Basically, your difficulties are turning into trophies because you're learning so much through them and you are becoming stronger and wiser. And then you'll be able to use your difficulties to teach others. See, this is interesting that you got the Eight of Swords here in your future blessings because technically this card is one of feeling stuck and binded. But now for you, here I sense that wherever you are, this is really serving you. You are exactly in the right place. And even through this stagnation or through this isolation, you're going to actually reach quite a lot of people. And for those of you that are more connected to spirit, since her eyes are glowing and she's tied down, I also take this as a message of intuitive downloads. Even her hair, the way it's glowing here, this looks like energy that is moving in her skull, in her brain. You'll be able to see things, hear things, gain wisdom as you allow this isolation to be empowering for you. Like I kind of feel that your guides have been really trying hard to get you to stand still. You have a powerful protective spirit team. So now let's look at your power. What makes you powerful? Okay, we got here. I invoke laughter. Interesting. So I see with this card that you could be someone very playful, someone that looks at the lighter things in life, even though you are surrounded by darkness. Because I mean, look at her outfit, black and white. This is making me think of emo style aesthetic and how she's surrounded by crows. It's like everything can come at you and you will just keep on laughing, keep on shining, no matter what. Being your true self. It's also giving me the vibe of like Harley Quinn and how she is so rebellious, very eccentric, very unique. She stands by her values. She did give in to a toxic person for some time. She has experienced traumas. She just keeps on going, being her true self. And this is what makes you powerful. Transmuting darkness into your power, into your creations, into your steps towards success. And you could also be very magnetic because of this. Meaning that even if you don't think so, people are highly attracted to you. Because you dance to the beat of your own drum. So, what stood out to you in the reading and what did you resonate with? Let's talk about it in the comments. If this is your first time on my channel, I hope you click like, subscribe, and share the video with someone you would like to wow too. For more pick a card readings or videos that can spark your creativity and courage in pursuing your dreams, I've created specific playlists in my channel and linked videos I recommend in the description. You might also want to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss my videos since YouTube no longer shows you all your subscriptions. Thanks for watching and see you next time! Hey there, Gemini Group 3. So you chose this Lover's card from the Modern Witch Tarot deck. And now we're going to start by looking into the challenges you've experienced in your life up until this point, which could confirm whether you picked the right pile. Oh, okay. 3. There we go. 7 of Pentacles reversed. And Wheel of Fortune reversed. And the Page of Cups. So what I sense here is that a lot of things in your life have not served in your favor with how we have this Wheel of Fortune being reversed. This one, I usually connect with friends and family in our lives because of how it does have the different elements here that are Leo, Taurus, Virgo, and Aquarius, I believe. And having the Page of Cups right next to this being reversed shows that perhaps you've had difficulties with your family and friends. Maybe you guys don't really see eye to eye, even though you're such a loving person, because of how we do have this Cups card being right side up. She's holding a cup. She wants to give this to her family and friends. You could be the type of person that's always there for your loved ones, even through whatever you've experienced. This Fortune card being reversed makes me think of like the Lemony Snicket series of unfortunate events. Like a lot of things have been pretty chaotic in your life, have not turned in your favor. And with this specific Lover's card, see how dark it is? The angel almost doesn't look like an angel anymore. It kind of looks a little bit demonic. And we have the Adam and Eve vibe here with the tree of the apples and snake being very alluring here. So some of you could view the world pretty dark. And you could even have some internal struggles with spirituality. Whether you believe in God or not, whether you believe in heaven and hell, whether you understand the concepts of the universe, or maybe not even wanting to. Since we do have this angel shutting down with their eyes closed. Like you could be turning away from wanting to understand any of this. Because the Wheel of Fortune does also represent the universe. And being reversed could show that you're not really working with it. Perhaps because of having the mindset that the universe has done nothing to serve you, so why even trust it or work with it? And the 7 of Pentacles is about putting in the effort towards a specific goal, a specific dream, milestone, life plan. But when it is reversed, then it could mean that you haven't actually gotten anything solid off the ground. Some of you could find adulting pretty difficult. Maybe you give in to your comfort zone and whatever has worked for you, that's what you keep doing. Not really leveling up or even wanting to think about the future. Some of you perhaps don't know what your purpose is, so that's why you haven't actually pursued anything. Struggling to feel passion or motivation. So now let's look at the lessons you've learned throughout your life up until this point. We've got here Two of Cups. That is beautiful. And this one does have to do with family, friends, and love, and even yourself. So learning to love yourself, learning to reconnect with family and friends, learning to be vulnerable, to express yourself, open up. See, in this image, there are two people looking at each other, exchanging cups. One of them is on sand, one of them is on water. It's kind of giving me the vibe of like different environments, different perspectives. And we do have another angel lion here, so perhaps you could be gaining some intrigue about the universe, about angels and spirituality. Perhaps you also learn to love and forgive over holding resentments. You learn to understand others, not because what they did wasn't wrong, but because continuing to hold on to anger and resentment and keeping this story going, it's not serving you. It's not going to change them either. And it's not going to change your past. So now let's see the lessons you'll be learning from this moment forward. Queen of Wands reversed. I see here that you're going to be challenged to get out of your comfort zone because of the Queen of Wands is a leader. She is someone fiery, expressive, creative. She follows her dreams so that she can succeed and then in turn help others succeed. Since we have it reversed, that is why I'm seeing that it's going to be quite a challenge for you. It's not like you're going to get there quick. And some of you might actually not learn this in this lifetime. But I do see you have a fire within. I mean, here we have two lions. And lions are the leaders of the pack. They are the kings of the animal kingdom. So you'll be challenged to set your boundaries, to learn to speak them up and stand by them. And I feel like you'll often be put in leadership positions so that you can see your capabilities, so that you can see that you can shine, that you have a lot to offer, to stop doubting yourself, to take your throne. So now let's look at what blessings you can already be grateful for in your life. Okay, so first we have, I'm going to take this one and not the others. 9 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles. Okay, I see an interesting story there already. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. So 9 of Cups is being satisfied, feeling blessed, and the 5 of Pentacles is technically being left out in the cold, being alone. But I see here both of these together that you actually have quite a lot of support, because this card, I've taken it other times as like, even though you are in the cold, at least you have these giant puffy jackets. Not everyone has that. In other 5 of Pentacles cards from other decks, the people are actually wearing like ripped clothes and not even shoes. They're like out there in the snow, kind of like a homeless person. And in this one, how I said, they are covered up. So I sense that you, even though you might feel alone, what you can be grateful for is the blessings you might be taking for granted, like having clothes, having a home. Here with this 9 of Cups, she is surrounded by all of these cups representing your food. You have home, you have clothes, you have support. Your family and friends are not going to leave you alone. They're not going to let you lose. They're not going to let you be homeless. And the 9 of Cups is also the card of wishes. Like, you actually have more power than you realize to manifest your wishes. You have the power to get a job, any job you want. You have the power to attract any partner you want. You just need to believe in it within. And how I said, get yourself out of your comfort zone. Try some new things and you'll see. And I do also take this card as miracles, little miracles in your life. Little miracles of joy, of gifts, of adventure and playful memories. And being talented. She's now also making me think of like a talent show. So there are talents unique to you that you can most definitely be grateful for. You're a showstopper. And now we're going to look into the blessings you can expect in your future. Okay, so here we have 10 of Swords reversed. This is awesome. 7 of Wands reversed and Page of Pentacles also reversed. Yay! Okay, so 10 of Swords is... Oh, actually, okay. So whenever I receive all the cards reversed, I take them as a couple. You can choose between two paths. See, these blessings for you, you will choose whether you take them or not. Not all of you will actually get them. See, that's why they're reversed. It's 10 of Swords is closing those cycles, and 7 of Wands is standing above the competition, and Page of Pentacles is going on journeys, achieving a financial foundation. So when they are all reversed, it could mean that you're going to continue struggling if you choose to, but if you allow that risk-taking energy, like if you open up to adventures, if you take your crown, take your power back, stop negative habits, like how here she's actually looking at her phone. So are you constantly on your phone or watching Netflix or, I don't know, being lazy, procrastinating on things, or even victimizing yourself? Once you can shift out of that mindset, leave your room, and fight for your crown, this is like an interesting transition here, then these journeys will start. I see here, you have the potential to grow your income so that then you can actually travel. Maybe some of you might want to be like a TikTok star or a YouTuber, or just explore the world, have time to travel whenever you choose. This 7 of Wands is confirming what I was saying about the 9 of Cups being a showstopper. You have that vibe. And for some of you with this Page of Pentacles, it could be referring to your finances, that you need to save up, you need to learn how to invest, how to grow your money, so that you can turn your life around and manifest these adventures. Now, to complete your reading, let's look into what makes you powerful. Okay, so here we have, I regard all altars with respect, and I achieve with integrity. So what I see from these two cards are quite a lot of energies about your spirit team and your family and friends. You could be someone that is very capable of making lots of friends, and how I was saying, you have your family, whether it's a family from birth or any family you designate. Together you can achieve great things. And the reason you attract a great soul tribe of friends is because of your charisma and loyalty, your kindness. You really value your loved ones. Both of these cards also have a sun, which is in tarot the major arcana of playfulness, youthfulness. And since here the sun is radiating to the people, like it's energizing these people. And then here in the sun, we have a dove with these two pillars that represent the connection between the spiritual and the earthly. You also have a strong connection with the divine, even if you, how I was saying here in the beginning, even if you don't connect with it, even if you don't believe it. See, you have this angel lion, you have this angel here, and you have the dove and the pillars. So whatever you desire, you can open up to ask for it. Like how I was saying here with the being the card of wishes, this 9 of Cups. Open up to ask for it, script it, envision it, and it will be. And the fact that you have your loyal soul tribe because of your kindness and charisma makes you powerful, because whenever you need support for these wishes, they'll be there for you. In fact, that's why they are there. I actually kind of feel like I've been repeating a lot of these messages, possibly because your angels and guides want this to be very clear so that you understand it. So, what stood out to you in the reading and what did you resonate with? Let's talk about it in the comments. If this is your first time on my channel, I hope you click like, subscribe, and share the video with someone you would like to wow too. For more pick a card readings or videos that can spark your creativity and courage in pursuing your dreams, I've created specific playlists in my channel and linked videos I recommend in the description. You might also want to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss my videos, since YouTube no longer shows you all your subscriptions. Thanks for watching and see you next time! Hey there, Geminis, group 4. So you chose this Lover's card from the Essential Tarot deck, and now we're going to start by looking into what you've experienced throughout your life that has been pretty challenging, what challenges you've experienced. And this part of the reading can confirm whether you picked the right pile. Okay, that was too many cards. And all right, so we're going to use death, and we're going to put these back. Challenges you've experienced in your life. That one. So we have death and Queen of Pentacles, or sorry, not Pentacles, Wands. And what I see here is that you might have lost important people in your life, whether it is a friend or a family member that has passed away, or that you just parted ways, or that they left your life without closure. Like it could have left a dark feeling within. Maybe you haven't been able to let go of this, like holding on tightly to the memories. Because of how in this Queen of Wands and this Lovers card, the cat here is cuddling very closely to the Queen, and the couple here is holding very tightly to each other, not wanting to let go. Some of you could have experienced a very traumatic ending in a relationship, maybe even a divorce. And some of you could have lost your mother or grandparent that was very caring, very kind-hearted, like they did everything for everyone, but somehow always managed to stay strong and keep going, live playfully, live passionately, with a strong spirit. So their passing could have been taken as a major surprise to everyone. The Death card is also representing difficulties in life that are harder to take than others, in the way of like how some people experience more traumas than others because of your surrounding environment, where you've been raised and by who, and who you surrounded yourself by, as in maybe toxic friends that led you to substance abuse. Some of you even living in poverty. There's a lot of really heavy energies here, and truly no one deserves that. It is not your fault. But having this Death card here can also be empowering, because it shows that you have the power to transform your life, to put on your warrior suit and move forward by letting go of the past, because of the fact that we can't change it. We can only change our future. So now let's look at what lessons you've learned throughout your life up until this point. Okay, that's too many. We're gonna get here the World card reversed. And this one is showing those difficulties once again. With it being reversed, it could show that some of you haven't actually paid attention to the lessons you've learned, or you've chosen to take only the difficult lessons forward in the manner of seeing yourself as a victim rather than as a king. Like, I kind of see this as that you have the mindset that you're alone, that no one is there for you, that everyone is just going to leave, that there's no way to change your life. that life is difficult, that the world is corrupt. See, you might think that this is wisdom. You might think that these are the lessons you've learned, but they are not. These are just negative mindsets that are holding you back. You can take tidbits from everyone of positive lessons they've taught you, like endurance, strength, standing up for others, not giving up, kindness, and keeping your heart shining bright, looking at the beauty of the world rather than the darkness. Since if we focus on darkness, then it will continue. But if we choose to see what brings us joy, we choose to align ourselves with that joy, then from there we can start building up a solid foundation for manifesting anything we want in our lives, manifesting our dream lives, manifesting a different life than we have lived. And now let's look at what lessons you can learn or will learn from this moment forward. Okay, we got here the Ace of Pentacles. And I'll also get you one more card here. Okay, this one right here. Yes, 10 of Swords. See, this one right now is reversed because it is definitely a challenge for you to close these cycles. And you will continue being challenged to get yourself out. Like opportunities will present themselves for you to choose differently. And temptations will also keep presenting themselves to you. So whether they are opportunities or temptations, you have the ultimate final choice to value yourself, to see the beauty of life, to take a chance, start some new things. Choose to take the easy route and escape reality, or choose to face your fears, take some risks, invest in your future, a fruitful future with dedication, patience, and believe in yourself. This Ace of Pentacles with your Lover's card shows that you do have value in this world. The world is just waiting for you to see it so you can share it. And if you do have someone in your life that has passed, with how we have this Queen of Wands and this angel here, this is showing that they're still watching over you and they wouldn't want you to make the same mistakes they did or to continue giving in to bad choices. In fact, this Queen of Wands kind of looks like this Lover's woman here too, with how they're both blonde. And see here, she is cradling the boy. She is trying to comfort him. And it's kind of the energy here of wanting to give you strength, but you need to also take on that strength. So now let's look into what blessings you can be grateful for already in your life. Okay, we have here the Devil reversed. And this one. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. So you're managing to turn the world around. See, in this Wheel of Fortune, it has the same characters as the World card. Look at that. We have here this person, angel, this eagle, the Taurus, bull, and the lion. So you have more power than you realize. Power to get away from addictions, to get away from toxic people, toxic friends, cut those ties. Oh, sorry, Wheel of Fortune writes that up. You have a spirit team that wants to help you if you open up to listening, to asking for their support. And with having the Devil card reversed, I also take that as you're actually someone that is very aware, very wise. You can see what is bad for you. And this Wheel of Fortune is showing me that you can also learn new skills. You might even have a lot of talents, interesting talents, or you can learn them. There's something about you that is very magnetic to attract positive things into your life. And these energies don't just reflect your spirit team. They could also reflect certain people in your life that you have available to be of support for you. And people that you can be grateful for. Even if you've lost someone, you still have others to love and receive love from. By the way, anytime you do lose people, like they just leave your life, this is also a blessing, because a lot of these people might be fun in the moment, but they're not contributing to your growth. And now let's look at the blessings you can expect in your future. Okay, we're going to take this one and these two. See, this is really awesome. We've got here 4 of Swords, the Magician, and 3 of Cups. I definitely sense here that you have so much willpower that wants to shine. You might already be feeling a nagging energy to change things around. This could even be the person that has passed from your life ringing in your ear. So as soon as you listen to that spark, things will change, because the Magician is the master manifester. You have the energy to be resourceful, the charisma and communication skills to attract opportunities. This specific Magician combines all the elements to create his ideas, meaning that with whatever you have at your disposal, you can use that to build up. This 4 of Swords shows peace, finally getting to relax. And this 3 of Cups shows celebrations, achieving certain new milestones in your life that you can be proud of. It's a positive social life, not a destructive one. And now to complete your reading, let's look at what makes you powerful. All right. Oh, yes. Look at that. I advance through my own abilities. Yes, yes, yes. You have that Magician power. Your abilities, your strength, your ideas, your skills, your willpower. Get to it. And combine all of that with your inner wisdom, with your connection to the divine, to the universe. Ask and you shall receive. Script it out, dream it, envision it, lead with your heart. So, what stood out to you in the reading and what did you resonate with? Let's talk about it in the comments. If this is your first time on my channel, I hope you click like, subscribe, and share the video with someone you'd like to wow too. For more pick a card readings or videos that can spark your creativity and courage in pursuing your dreams, I've created specific playlists in my channel and linked videos I recommend in the description. You might also want to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss my videos, since YouTube no longer shows you all your subscriptions. Thanks for watching and see you next time!